Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. It's the first Hearthstone deck spotlight for Rise of Shadows, and it feels so good to be here. Lots of fun, interesting new archetypes that we're hoping to explore, and let's jump into it. The first deck we've got here is Kripparian's Bomb Warrior. Bomb Warrior is a really sick archetype, focuses on cards like Clockwork Goblin, which 3 mana 3/3 battle cry, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. So we've got Clockwork Goblin, we've got Wrench Caliber as well. Just going to shuffle some bombs into our opponent's deck. And we're really trying to maximize these two cards. Shuffle a bunch of bombs into our opponent's deck, make sure they draw them through. Hopefully we shuffle 6 in and our opponent doesn't heal and they just die from drawing cards in their deck. We've got a lot of controlling elements to go along with that. Slams, warpaths, brawls. We've even got some late game power in Dr. Boom Mad Genius, as well as having Omega Assembly in here. Cute little Town Crier package in here as well, with a Rabid Worgen, a Darius Crowley, and a Ziliax. But yeah, I think we're just trying to make sure that we get a bunch of bombs into our opponent's deck, kill them that way. We've got Blastmaster Boom, a new legendary from the Rise of Shadows expansion, 7 mana 7/7 battle cry. Summon 2 1/1 boom bots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. Hopefully we're going to summon a whole bunch of them, do some more incidental damage, and then they can draw all those bombs and die. We've also got the brand new Omega Devastator, new Omega card, 4 mana 4/5. Great stats, Chill Wind Yeti. If you've got 10 mana crystals, deal 10 damage to a minion. So we've got a lot of good controlling elements. But I think the one thing that gets me with this deck is, firstly, we've committed very hard to this bomb plan. We've even got Augmented Elec in here, so we can pair this with Wrench Caliber to shuffle more bombs into the deck. We've committed really hard to this bomb plan, but yet there's no Seaphorian Bombers in here, you know, and we could certainly be making some room for the Seaphorian Bomber, so that's something we'll keep an eye out for. Are we shuffling enough bombs into our opponent's deck? But also we've got a lot of controlling elements here, with a bunch of minions, you know. We've got greenskins, we've got all these rush minions, dynamatics and things like that, Omega Devastators even. So I think it's going to be a bit tough for us to choose which role we're going to take in each game, whether that's the role of the control player or whether that's the role of the getting on board, trying to get some minion damage in player. But without further ado, whole new set, whole new meta, whole new deck. We don't know anything. We're probably wrong. So let's find out. Let's do some games. Regardless if we win or lose, we just want to get the learns. So hopefully you can learn with me. Let's get it.
Get on!
Okay, we're here with Kripp's Bomb Warrior. I'm sure this is going to be a mirror. We'll keep the Town Crier, send the Rabid Worgen back, make sure that we're drawing some stuff. Do we keep this Eternium Rover though? Probably not. I imagine if this is the mirror, we just want to set ourselves up with these the more combo-y type cards, like getting the Wrench Caliber with the Augmented Elec, with the Captain Greenskin. But who knows? Maybe our opponent is playing something a bit different. Ooh. I guess we'll get some free damage in. I guess doing damage in lots of 5 is important. Maybe not so much against a warrior or a priest or druid, someone who can actually do some healing or whatnot.
Hey, give me that! Job done.
We definitely have the we're on the front foot here. We'll get a Wrench Caliber if our opponent has the ooh, are they gonna have their own Wrench Caliber? Interesting. So the question is, do we fire back with our own Wrench Caliber? I guess we should.
Hey, give me that!
I think I'm not going to attack. I'm just gonna let it sit. I think we want to get a little bit more value out of this this Wrench Caliber than merely hitting our opponent in the dome. Oh jeez, our opponent got the combination. Now it shuffles and then we draw. Interesting. We do have our Crowley here though.
Rush the enemy!
So let's see if our opponent has the fire back with maybe another Wrench Caliber, maybe any rush minion. Ziliax here is particularly obnoxious, as it doesn't let us Dynamatic. Ooh. Okay. Now what? More bombs. Okay. And we are going to get to hit for 6 with this Crowley, which is, I think that's a pretty big deal. Maybe we just go for Ziliax this turn. Gets... No, I think we'll attack, and then we'll just get the Omega Devastator out there. I think that has a bit more of a resilient body. We want to take the damage first before we armor up so that we can heal with the Ziliax in case we need to. That's on 14 with some bombs in their deck. Ooh! Tasty! Taste the rainbow of bombs. And now we've got lethal in play with two minions. Even got a Wrench Caliber that's going to come in for another piece, another hit. We've got Dr. Boom as well, which is going to get us nice and healthy. I think this is a good example of maybe a mirror where more emphasis on being on board is pretty important. Also, bombs are fun. So fun. There you go. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, here with another warrior matchup. Full mulligan here. Ooh, not my favorite. I think we will have to pop off one of these Omega Assemblies early on. I think this will be a good follow-up game. If our opponent does get on board, we will get to figure out exactly what we were talking about before last game, whether being on board, just how important it is for these decks, you know, getting in that early minion damage and crossing your fingers that the opponent draws the bombs in a reasonable time frame. We do get the coin as well. Not great. We'll take another Devastator. Not too confident on this one. Yeah, people are taking their time today, reading some new cards. The trepidation is palpable.
Mind if I roll me?
These loot hoarders do feel a bit interesting. Wondering if there's something else we could be playing in a 2-drop slot. Oh, shield block. Okay, so our opponents, at the very least, it's not going to be a true mirror. Do we go for the Elec? I think we might just go for the small lads. Set up to maybe trade a bit better. We don't want to. We maybe need to maximize this augmented Elec if our opponents are going to be gaining quite a lot of armor. Okay. Hey there, Wrenchy boy. Shuffling that bomb so fancy free. Ooh. Fortunately, Blastmaster Boom not going to do too much here. But given that Blastmaster Boom is the only card that really wants us to have a number of bombs in the deck, maybe it's fine to not have C4 Bomber in here.
What now?
Let's find out. Oh wow, double warpath into an attack. It's pretty tasty.
Somebody order a bomb.
No. Curious that they didn't attack there.
What now?
Light the music.
Whilst it does kind of suck to, you know, not get any battlecry value off this. I mean, the vast majority of these kind of bomb-ish cards are mechs, and it seems like mechs is kind of the obvious thing to pair them with. So, I mean, look, if our opponent followed up with a Darius Crowley, we'd be really up a creek. They're got another warpath. Surely they have to. Yeah, okay. So 2 warpaths down. I mean, I guess that's fine. Our opponent doesn't really have a strong follow-up either. Come on. Give me something good. Not that. Look, we'll just go for the 2 attacks. Fingers crossed we get a good draw or something like that, but it does seem like a match where we might have to rely on these Omega Devastators or some of these late game cards to get us back in the mix. Interesting armor first. It's another slam. Execute. Okay, our opponent's just gone to the 9s. You know what? Yeah, if they're busting out executes and things like that, maybe the 7/7's good here. Maybe we're gonna get some work done. Might just have to go for a brawl here.
I wonder.
Somebody order a bomb.
Alright. Just hope that our opponent isn't the one with like a bunch of Devastators and Omega Assemblies in their hand as well. This might be a game that's decided by who hits the Dr. Boom hero first. Acolyte of Pain? Okay. Okay. Opponent's on some stuff. I like it.
Pain, speak to me.
Getting low. Only 1 bomb left in the deck. Oof. I think we're willing to risk not hitting a good hero power here. In case we do hit a good hero power. Ooh, that's a good one. Seems like our opponent might push themselves a bit deeper into fatigue. Ah, next turn's gonna be great. Yeah, our opponent can Omega Assembly. That's fine. We've got the Dr. Boom first, which I think puts us in
I got a bomb for you.
maybe a better position. They also have the C4 bombers, and Wrench Caliber. Okay, all right. Well, this might be a bit of an issue. diffusers.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
I think we might have to go for the weaponized pinata and try and high roll some kind of healing. Our opponent draw. What do we need?
Oh, I love that music.
That's not armor. Got a lot of bombs in our deck.
Have I got a
We got a lot of bombs in our deck. Okay. So we could go like Ziliak's Replicating Menace. It's a big heal. You're having a blast? Boo. Boo.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
I guess we could also just go Omega Devastator, Ziliak's. That might be a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit smarter. We can devastate this person.
Unity. Precision.
Unfortunately, this makes it a good target for opponents' Omega Devastators. Ooh, Blast Shield. Now we're having a blast. Oh, if we get another hit off with this Ziliak's Devastator, we're also just in a wondrous position. Would love to draw a Town Criers. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just want to have as many cards in the deck as possible. Kaboom!
Magic neutralized.
Yeah, alright. Doesn't stop us from killing it with this, though. 4 damage?
Save the best for last.
Zap. Alright. We're on a lot. We're on 41 now. Our opponent's well ahead on fatigue. I think we're feeling good. We're sitting pretty.
Unity. Precision. Perfection.
Opponent could have a good boom boom here.
Somebody order a bomb.
Interesting that they did not go for the magnetic there. Give them the extra 3 life. Ah, makes a bit more sense.
Biggest fan.
Bit of a whiff. Alright. I think we would just want to slam this to make sure that they're on... Oh, we have lethal, right? We just slam this. Kill our opponents. Nice. Didn't miss it this time. Take that, chat. We ain't missing lethal today. GG's. Ooh, more packs! Ooh, more packs!
Fight with honor. Victory or death.
Okay. Up against a paladin. who knows what type of paladin things they'll be trying to do. I think we'll send back the augmented Elec. I think we really want to try and get things that we can pair it with. Hopefully we can pick up a town crier, something that helps us fill out our curve. Clockwork Goblin's a nice one. Well, let's see what our opponent's doing. Part of me thinks it's a it's going to be maybe a secret paladin. Certainly not odd paladin. Certainly not even paladin. Ooh, dragon paladin. Let's just get out in front of our opponent. I'd forgotten about this Cathedral Gargoyle. 2 mana 2/2 Divine Shield Taunt. Interesting. Fire off the slam here.
In your face!
We've got the Wrench Caliber into Greenskin, which I think is pretty tight. Though, who knows, our opponent might be packing weapon removal. Oh well, get to take out this Scale Worm with the Wrench Caliber. We can possibly set up next turn to Greenskin, then maybe follow up with an Elec the turn after with our Clockwork Goblin. It's all coming up Millhouse.
I see a
Vision in their flames. What does our opponent do here? Okay, I'm thinking maybe we go Greenskin, but no attack.
Drink up the army.
We're gonna try and get real greedy, especially if this is, especially if this deck has no Zari in it. Ooh, tight.
Reporting for duty.
Just gotta make sure we drop our Elec first.
Somebody order a bomb.
Did someone order a bomb?
Job's done.
Alright, so we shuffled 4 bombs into our opponent's deck. Something to keep in mind. Opponent does have a really big grip though, and our hand's starting to look so good. Oh. Did they just draw that as well? Make sure we play that first, in case we drew the Ziliax. This is the last, it is the last rush minion in our deck.
Job's done.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the unfortunate parts of playing these kinds of decks. I think that there's a lot of people playing Bomb Warrior, a lot of weapons in that deck, naturally. If you just want to play whatever you want to play, then chucking some weapon removal, it's pretty smart. Yeah, wow. Nightmare Amalgam's huge. Big lad. How do we deal with it? Could suit this up with a Ziliax. Trade in. It's not so bad.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Gonna get some nice heals. think we'll save this wrench caliber charge.
Follow the rules.
And Peacekeeper. Okay, they want to minimize the amount of. I'm not sure if they're minimizing the healing that we get or the amount of damage they take. They're clearly doing both. But...
Reporting for duty.
I think we'll go for the Crowley here.
Rush the enemy! Defend the alliance!
Somebody order a bomb.
Job's done.
It's fine. Now we just hope that our opponent draws 5 bombs in a row. That'd be great. Or that they play their Nozari and then draw 6 in a row.
Follow the rules.
Alright.
Reporting for duty.
Dr. Boom or Omega Assembly right off the top. Let's go. It's a good start. I'm not gonna lie.
Save the best for last. Mind if I roll need?
I just want to keep our opponent on their feet. They got a lot of bombs in their deck, and
I
think
dream and the
we put them to
world
like, we put them to 15 or so. It's actually pretty dangerous. No executes in the deck, unfortunately, so I think we might be hoping for another Devastator off this assembly. Another Devastator or 2. Dynamatic's good. Ooh, okay. Do we war gear up and just go face? I think we might just do that. Try and get our opponent so low that, you know, they just draw 3 bombs and die. This is just so hard to deal with.
Protocols.
Damn it. Alright, if they have Nozari here, they definitely play it. No way they drew it off the top. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, roasty toasty. Nightmare. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Well, we can Warpath, which stops us from dying. Ooh, Devastator. Boom Reaver. I still think we want to Warpath, and maybe we can Devastate her next turn. Or we could Devastate a Ziliax? It's like but then we can't kill... We're still not killing 2 things? Yeah. Also, we can get this Mekaru out. And it might be a pretty cheeky one. Alright, 1 bomb. Oh, come on. If our opponent was sandbagging the Nozari last turn, like, yeah, fair enough. Good on them. What do we have in our deck that we can summon? Summon an Augmented Elec? Yes. A Dynamatic? Oh, dang. Is this another Nightmare? Double Concentrate. Oh,
Reporting for duty.
unfortunate that you cost 7.
Save the best for last! Light the fuses!
Alright. Ysera dealt with. Alright, one more. Come on. Ugh. Just don't have the Nozari, please. It really doesn't like the 1/1 mechs. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, your opponent has a bunch of random mechs in their hand. You don't want them to randomly have a war gear or something like that that kills you. I'm just surprised our opponent hasn't had the Nozari yet.
Wonder.
But I think if they do have it, we're still actually in a really good position. They do have to kill both of these, or else they die.
Reporting for duty.
Oh! They had it. I think we just Dynamatic Ziliax. I guess we can Ziliax first to hit this and then Dynamatic the rest, rather than making one big minion. Is that better? It's probably better.
What now? Unity, precision.
We won't risk just going for the YOLO boom or the YOLO boom Reaver.
The victory is yours.
Woo! Got him. I'm sure there were like 100 bombs still left in their deck. They only draw 2 of them. Interesting. Yeah. Once again, I think if they had Nozari there, which I assume was a part of that deck, you know, a controlling dragon paladin style card, then yeah, it would have been an interesting one. How do we feel about this deck? I think it's a good start. It's a phenomenal start to, you know, a bomb warrior style. I think that I'd like to see it become a bit more refined, rather than this deck that is kind of playing very mid-rangey, very like heavy control elements, as well as some interesting kind of aggressive elements. Though I do like the rush packages, kind of like just having some more removal spells in your deck. I think the Mad Genius, Dr. Boom Mad Genius, is probably the best card in the deck. Really gives you quite a lot of late game potential. The ability to get more Omega Devastators is tremendous. Yeah, I really like it. The only thing is, yeah, do we need those C4M bombers, or are they maybe a bit too much? I think in those games that we played, we kind of figured out that we don't really need them, but we do need to maximize our minion damage. Either way, big shout out to Kripp, of course, for the deck. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links are down in the description, including link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Please jump over there, give it a +1, leave a lovely, thoughtful comment, like I know you will. All my links are down there as well, so if you want to link a deck to me, you got a sweet new Rise of Shadows deck. Best place to do that is on Twitter or through email, mailtommywave@gmail.com. But until next time, please stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, munch a bomb. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.
Yeah!